Back out. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, wow. And of course it's blue right above us. It's somehow still raining on us. A few minutes ago you could tell that was a bright blue lake. You can see the rain hitting it, but it's not hitting us. Which means before I finish this video, I'm either gonna get drenched, or maybe it's not coming this way. There's a guy down these are some pretty rocky switchbacks. There's a guy like a couple hundred yards in front of me. And I think he's trying to commune with the pikas. Just keep hearing it echo up the rocks. Okay, I need both hands. Not because the trails are rough, because I'm eating Snickers. Man, that's cool. Man. I would say the bad weather is its own kind of beautiful, but still, I wouldn't mind some blue sky. Gnarly. Not gnarly. Oh, Jesus. I'm videoing him.
But the view, when the cloud's clear, is awesome.
That's not orange, that's peach?
It's like orange.
The hunchback of the PCT.
Salmon.
Ooh, salmon. We were told to expect stunning old growth forest. And not yet. I think we're getting there. This place has given me some serious Great Smokies vibes already, so hopefully we do get some nice old growth, and those rocks are hopefully behind us for now. Just nice soft pine needles, nice moss, slippery moss. But anyway, I think we're going down like another mile or so before we hit the Middle Fork River, which God knows how many Middle Fork rivers are on the West Coast. We forded a few. And then we're gonna stop for lunch because it's not raining. And I would love to get one of these like pound bags of mac and cheese out of my food bag. Oh man, it's gorgeous here. Look at all that green. Sketchier than some of the Sierra crossings. Everything here is so slippery. But I'll have you guys know, I crossed that log with racing toys. But I wasn't whistling, so. Nipples is like, Washington. The sun sort of came out. Ooh, now it's really coming out. Ah, jeez. That alternate last night, the views weren't, well, we did walk in that really cool forest, and for a while it was really cush and like cruisy, but I think a few members of the group weren't too happy with it. I didn't think it was too bad, but damn, that last climb. I think I'm going up through this little gap here because the PCT is on the other side of these ridges, and man, I was worried for a second that we were going to have to go like straight up one of these things. I didn't see this little notch, which is wonderful, but whew, that was like 500 feet and 0.3 or something. That was really steep. Oh man, through the gap there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's another like much taller mountain just peeking out through the mist. That's how I think Washington maintains its allure. It's so beautiful and rugged, but you only see on any given stretch like 20% of it, so you're always like, ooh, what else is there? If it can hide Rainier from us. Ridiculous. Good Lord, Washington. Whew. Man, that trail was 10 miles shorter, but we definitely walked a little slower, so in the end we probably only saved ourselves like 3 hours. But still, I mean, yesterday was cool with that old growth forest, and I'm actually really happy we weren't like way up on one of these ridges exposed when it was time to camp. I mean, it was raining all most of the night, and lots of, you know, tree piss, we call it. That was still hitting my tarp this morning, but it was still probably way better than super exposed. But the clouds and the fog were so thick up here, you couldn't really see anything. So in the end, I mean, hey, I got that lake, got a little waterfall. That was beautiful. But now I'm ready to get back on the trail, which I hope isn't straight up this mountain behind me, or behind you in front of me, and see how many miles I can do today, which I have too much food, which is a wonderful problem, which would put us, if I could do 25 today, if you subtract the 10 from that alternate, that would leave 18 maybe to Stevens Pass, where I would have to hitch to Snoqualmie to resupply, which means I could probably get there afternoon tomorrow, which would be great, because then I could resupply, maybe buy some beer for myself and the gang, and then take the hitch back. And then supposedly there's places to camp there or something, I don't know, but we could hang out there, and unless the weather's awful, in which case we'll all probably just get a bunk at that hostel or hotel. There's a good chance the weather's going to be awful.
Got a nice little place here. I'm gonna make myself some taco rice. Take a break.
I think I've got about 13 to 15 miles left for the day, and about 7 hours to do it in, so God, I'm so hungry. So this is the picturesque Piper Pass, where I think from up there you can get like a pretty amazing 360-degree view of lakes and beautiful ridges. But as per Washington, this is what we got. Still had an awesome sleep last night. I had the campsite to myself for a while, and it was like pitch dark, and 2 or 3 guys ended up walking in, and we hung out for a little bit, and we're all trying to get to Snoqualmie or Stevens Pass today, and we're joking around, and then I passed out and woke up and heard one of them getting ready, and another one, the tent was still there, and that always makes me feel better about being lazy, knowing I'm not the last one, you know, ever since like 3rd grade slumber parties. And then I was just laying there enjoying the warmth of my quilt, and I guess I fell back asleep. I didn't even feel it coming. And then I opened my eyes again after a really weird dream, and everyone was gone, and it was like 8 o'clock. I was like, oh geez. So late start for me today, but what a day. It was supposed to rain all day, so I'm actually thankful that this is what we got. Everyone else though that I'm hiking with had a box shipped to the lodge at Stevens Pass, so I'm hoping, I went further yesterday, I'm hoping if I get there first and hitch into Snoqualmie, I can resupply and then get back roughly around the time they all get there, so we can still hang out together and figure out whether or not we're staying at that bunkhouse. $45 kind of sucks, but at the same time it includes shower, laundry, Wi-Fi, dinner, and breakfast. So I was checking out Stehekin on Guthook yesterday. Everyone knows about the famous bakery there, but apparently if you pay to stay at the inn, which I may do if Nibbles is up for it, because if we split it, it's not that bad. It's the same as a bunkhouse. Apparently guests get an all-you-can-eat breakfast, which kind of pays for itself. It's so clear. I can see rocks and logs like 20 feet out. And man, look at these bushes. It is definitely fall up here. The park I used to hike in outside of Philly all the time with my dog, their Instagram posted a few days ago, you know, normal scenic pictures. And I was all excited because I thought here I'd finish in the fall and then fly back east where it's warmer and maybe get a prolonged fall or a second fall. And in some of those pictures you could see the leaves already falling on like the rocks along the rivers. And I was like, no, wait. but it'll still be nice. Wow. It's occurred to me that I know I'm going to Highway 2, and when most people get off the PCT at Stevens Pass, there's like a big parking lot, there's lots of hitching. This gets off at something just called Trailhead, where I'm assuming there's a parking lot on the wrong side of the road. But other than that, I'm like, I hope there's like a wide shoulder. Whoa, this horse is so old, it's gnarly. This is the place I'd love to come on like a day hike with my dog and to spend all day, preferably under a blue sky. Oh well. The cons of a through hike, you never really get to see a place. Anyway, so yeah, everyone says that hitching around here is super easy because all the locals know about the PCT and they're all friendly. And there's even a couple of phone numbers for people in Snoqualmie. Hope I'm all right. I'm sure I'll get there. Out of the road here and just hope. But I don't know if you can read it. That sign over there. It says Iron Goat Interpretive Site. I'm guessing it's like a state park. I was very briefly an interpreter at a state park in Virginia, and all that really means is you know, you walk around the trails and tell people about the bald eagles and that sort of shit. Heading to this place called the Mountaineers. Pretty sure that's it. $45, breakfast and dinner. Laundry, kind of a ghetto bucket laundry right here anyway. But showers. Nice. Outdoor seating. Throw on that puffy and relax. What a comfy spot.
Well, I really like the other joint though, the Washington Alpine Club.
But not this.
They're just different feelings.
That was my
Same
home.
idea.
Mmm.